This is the homework for 285, 87, 88, 89, A, B, and D. Problem 285. Ling wants to save $87 for tickets to a rock concert. If she has $23 now and will save $4 per week, how long will it take her to get enough money to buy the tickets? So Ling wants to save $87. So that's the total money needed for the concert. And she has $23 now, and she needs to save $4 per week. So you're going to add what she has now, and then how much she's going to save will equal the total for the concert. So she has $23 now, plus she's going to save $4 per week will equal the total she needs for the concert, which is $87. So we know what we're trying to find out is how long, so how many weeks. So we don't know how many weeks. So when you have an unknown, you can use a variable. So we have $23 she has now, plus $4 multiplied by how many weeks it's going to take, which we don't know, that's the unknown, will equal the total, $87. That's how much she needs to save. We want to find out how many weeks. So that's the unknown. So we want to get x by itself. So we're going to do inverse properties to get x by itself. So the inverse property of addition is subtraction. So we're going to subtract 23 from both sides. That creates a zero pair. What you do to one side, you do to the other. 87 minus 23 equals 64. And now we have 4x equals 64. We still don't have x by itself. We want to isolate the variable. We want to know what x equals, not 4x. So this is multiplication. Inverse property of multiplication is division. And we're going to divide both sides by 4. We chose 4 because this creates a 1, the giant 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. And then now we have the identity property of multiplication. 1 multiplied by x equals x. 64 divided by 4 equals 16. It will take Ling 16 weeks to have enough money to buy the tickets. Problem 287a, the diamond problems. 8 plus a negative 8 equals 0. Or 8 minus 8 equals 0. And then 8 multiplied by a negative 8 equals negative 64. Remember, when you're multiplying or dividing, if the signs are the same, it'll be a positive. If the signs are opposite, it will be a negative. Problem B, negative 5 plus 5 equals 0. Negative 5 multiplied by 5 equals negative 25. So this time we're giving these two numbers. So 4 multiplied by what number equals negative 12? Well, we know it has to be a negative number to be negative 12. So 4 multiplied by negative 3 is negative 12. And then 4 minus 3 is 1. Problem D, 1/2 plus a negative 1/3. So to add fractions, we need to have a common denominator. So the common denominator for 2 and 3 is 6. And so 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. So if I multiply the denominator by 2 to get 6, I have to multiply the numerator by 2. And 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. So a negative 1/3 equals negative 2/6. To get the denominator to be 6 for 2, 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. 1 multiplied by 3 is 6. So now I can go ahead and subtract. 3/6 minus 2/6 is 1/6. When you're adding or subtracting fractions, you keep the denominator. For the second part, 1/2 multiplied by -1/3. Here I have 1/2 multiplied by -1/3. The numerators you multiply straight across. 1 times 1 is 1. And then the denominators multiply straight across. 2 times 3 is 6. A positive multiplied by a negative is a negative. So it's -1/6. Problem 288. Feroza can buy a 24-ounce bag of ferret food for $1.19, or she can buy a 36-ounce bag for $2.89. Which is the better deal? Justify your conclusion. So we want to try to find the unit rate for each of these purchases. So to find the unit rate for the 24-ounce bag, we have cost over ounces. How much does it cost per ounce? So $1.19 divided by 24 equals 5 cents per ounce. So now we're going to compare that with 36-ounce bag. So a 36-ounce bag costs $2.89 for 36 ounces. And make sure that you label these so you make sure you're comparing the same thing. This is cost to ounces, cost to ounces. So $2.89 divided by 36 is approximately 8 cents per ounce. So which is the better deal? A 24-ounce bag is approximately 3 cents per ounce cheaper. So this is the better deal. For problem 289, I'm going to evaluate each expression for when x equals -2, y equals -3, and z equals 5. So if 2 multiplied by x, well, x equals -2. So when I'm evaluating, I put them in parentheses. So I have 2 multiplied by x, so it's 2 multiplied by -2. Y equals -3. And z equals 5. Now I have 2 multiplied by -2 is -4. 3 multiplied by -3 is -9. And 5. Now I'm going to add -4 and -9. I call this a dig. Remember, when you're adding integers, if the signs are the same, you're going to add them. So this is digging down 4 feet and digging down 9 feet. I dug down 13 feet. So the other way to think about it is, do you have more positives or negatives? Well, they're both negatives, so I know the sum's going to be a negative. Signs are the same, so I add 9 plus 4 is 13. And now here I have more negatives than positives, so I know it's going to be a negative. Signs are the same, so I'm going to subtract. So I have 13 minus 5 is 8, and I have more negatives than positives, so it's a -8. Problem B, x minus y. Well, x equals -2, y equals -3. In this problem, you'll definitely see why I put them in parentheses. So y equals -3. We can't use this negative and just say -3, which this is -3. The way we have to do it is -2 minus, and what is y? Put it in parentheses. Y is a -3. So that's different from -2 minus 3. This is -2 minus a -3. And now we distribute this negative. So what is the opposite of a -3? +3. We have more positives than negatives, so I know the sum's going to be a positive. Signs are opposite, so we subtract. 3 minus 2 is a +1. Problem D. I have 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. So I'm only using x, and x equals -2. So again, make sure you put them in parentheses. Anywhere there's a variable, put them in parentheses. So here I have 3 multiplied by negative 2 squared minus 2 times x, which is negative 2, plus 1. Following the order of operations, grouping, nothing to do inside the grouping, but we have to do exponents first. So remember GEMDAS. So I'm going to do negative 2 squared. Well, that means negative 2 multiplied by negative 2, which equals a positive 4. And then now I have negative 2 multiplied by negative 2, positive 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. Plus 1 is 17.